So I'm about to show you something really cool that will help you take your geometry nodes animations to the next level. All you need is 4 number values and you can get the precise interpolation curve that you want. Let me show you how. All right, so in this demo project, I've got Suzanne here that we are offsetting on the x-axis over the duration of our animation. So this animation is 90 frames, and by the end, Suzanne has moved 5 meters, but right now it's moving linearly, so it's super boring. There's no energy to this animation at all. So let's fix that. If we jump over to easings.net, we can see all these different types of interpolations that we can add to our animation. Some ease in and snap at the end, others ease in and ease out, and some of them overshoot and bounce a little bit. So in the recent text tutorial, I showed how to do this ease out back using math nodes. But if we look at the math function below, it gets pretty complicated. But if we come up to the top, we can see that there's this cubic bezier with these 4 values. And so when I saw these, I thought there's got to be a way that we can use these to apply this interpolation and skip all the math involved. So let's jump back into Blender and I'll show you how. The secret to this method is to bring in a bezier segment, and let's Control-Shift-click that. And just to see this in the viewport easier, I've made this a curve to mesh. So if we look at the ease out back values, we've got 0.34, 156, 0.64, and 1. And what these values mean is these are the control point positions, the X, the Y of control handle 1, and the X and Y of control handle 2. So we can visualize that if we go into cubicbezier.com. I've got those same values up here using this visualizer. And when we set control handle 1 and control handle 2 to those points, this is the shape that we get. So back in Blender, to set this up, we need to change our X to be 0, 0, because the first point is at 0, 0. The end point is going to be X1 and Y1. And for that first handle, we'll say 0.34 and Y is 1.56. And the second handle will be 0.65 and 1. So now we can see that the shape of this curve is exactly the same as we saw earlier. We can bump the resolution to 64 to smooth it out. So how do we get our interpolated value from this curve? Well, Shift A to bring in a sample curve node. And here we've got a factor which goes from 0 to 1. And we have this position. So we can take this animation factor here that also goes from 0 to 1, plug that in, and then with this position, because our curve is generated on the X and Y plane, if we take the Y value from that using a separate XYZ, this Y now represents our interpolated values. So now if we take this Y value and plug it into our scale and press play, Suzanne overshoots a little bit before coming to rest. So with a couple of curve related nodes, we can unlock a ton of precise, buttery smooth easings with very little effort. And the cool thing is, if you go back to cubic bezier and you want to come up with your own interpolation, your own easing type, you can play with these handles here to get the shape that you want. You can play with it to get a feel for the animation here, and then you can just copy these values over into Blender. But let me show you one more cool thing that I did. Let's clear some space here. I'm going to Shift A and bring in the Easy Easings asset and just drop that in between this factor and the scale. What I did was I went ahead and copied all those easing values into this group and made this group an asset. So with this asset, there's 24 different types of easing that you can use. And there's also this custom easing here where you can set the XY values for the 2 control handles for your own custom timing shape. So with this, it's dead simple now to access these more complicated shapes like ease in out back, where she undershoots and overshoots, ease in out expo, and ease out back like we set up earlier. So I'll put this asset up on my Gumroad. Just check the description for the download link. And if you found this method useful, make sure you like the video so that other Blender artists can discover it as well. And now head on over to my satisfying text animation tutorial, and you can see how I applied this easing using math nodes. But my challenge to you is to figure out how to use this asset to bypass all the math and get the same smooth animation. And I'll see you over there.